everybody, do I look like a little cyclops? That's because this is part 2 of a Get Ready With Me. And we started on this eye. We're still working on this one. Okay. Have your coffee. I had to take my jacket off. The coffee's making me so hot. I like to slurp. I know I could not slurp. Okay. So just so you guys, if you're coming in on part 2, you sure go listen to part 1. But Love Your Selfie by Pur is the palette we're using. This is what it looks like. It's got everything you could possibly need. It's got both cool tone and warm tone shadows in both mattes and shimmers. And it's got a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. Now I'll tell you right off the bat that bronzer is too orangey for me. But I might use it anyway, just to be crazy. Alright, so we had put exposure on the under the brow and on the inner corner. And then we used fade for the transition color. And then we are now using filter. And I'm doing a little bit of a... remember, we tap off back into where we got it from. We don't just tap into the rim and get it in our carpet. Plus, this is expensive stuff, so you want to have the leftovers. That'll be the next time we use it. It'll be from... I got fallout right there. Oopsie. Okay, so anyway... Wow, and look how slow I go in windshield wiper motions in the crease. Imagine if I had just been one of those, it'd been all over my cheeks. So, I can tell you this has a lot of fallout, but that's okay. I don't care about when a product has fallout because I got to clean up anyway. I usually roll it in this outer area because when you roll it, it concentrates the color. And when you say, Beth, what do you mean by roll? I mean actually going in a circle like that, but never lift your brush up or it'll go everywhere. Okay, so, and then I always come from a little bit of the outer area and it almost gives a cat eye effect. Okay, and then we also do want to do a wash of this color over the lid. That was the other thing. That was the other thing I was going to tell you. Wash of this color over the lid. Nicely and politely. And that's, you know, all that fallout, or what am I trying to say? All the tap off that we did, that's what we're using. See, that would be on the floor if you'd done it like other people tell you. Don't do that. That's not good. Alright, oops, I'm not even somehow. What happened to me? Alright. Lightly dusting, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to clean up this mess. Look at my face. But we're having a good time. Okay, so now, we don't need a color in the outer V. But we're going to do it. Alright, pencil brush. I'm going to take a Sigma E30, what is my problem is. I'm going to go on this last outer color right here, which is called Photobomb. And it really is gorgeous, you guys. It is like a plum with undertones of gold or bronze. It's really pretty, but it's quite dark. And because we are finding out that this is got quite a bit of fallout, I'm tapping this off a good bit now. And, alright, so I'm truly going to just do a V. There's the V that comes all the way in. Just get your little line. We'll blend that out a little and really focus right here. There we go. That's quite a dark line. It's alright. We're going to clean it all. Oh my gosh. Look at this fallout on my cheek. After I tapped it off that much too. Okay. Straight down in the outer, we come in and out a couple of times, and now we're just going to really focus on this outer V. Making our V. Whoa, that is really dark. But it's such a pretty color, you know? Okay. Now, you know, I don't want that product to stay there too long, so let me go ahead and just flip that right off my face. Just flick it. Don't rub it. Just flick it off like that. So that it doesn't start getting into your foundation and stick. Yeah, I'm going to have to blend that out now. I was trying not to blend out yet. I don't like to blend out early. Some people do it. I don't like to. Cleaning off my brush from the fallout. And we're just going to get that off. And there. And I'm going to blend that out some. I really don't like to blend out early. I know people say that you should blend out as you go. That's what people say. All right, now we're going to take some Photo Bomb on my short shader, which is an E20. It's little bitty. The thing about a short shader is the brushes are so tight and they're so stiff that they act like they could be a liner brush, but they're already kind of in a little line, so it kind of helps you out. All right, so now we're going to line our lower lash line. Back and forth. And I'm also going to stamp this color in right at the lash line on my upper lashes. And you can reinforce your outer V if you want. How am I doing on time? I hope I'm doing well. Well, this could be, you know, part 3. Gosh. This does have quite a bit of fallout, you guys. Alright, so now I'm going to line again with this short shader right under the lash line. And you're really kind of pushing into the lashes. And here you're actually stamping. It's where you hit it and drag. Hit it and drag. Hit it and drag. It's just I'm doing it so fast it looks like I'm swishing. But I'm kind of like hitting it and then pulling it just a little bit. And then I'm also going to reinforce that color out here. Just a little bit. Is that good? Looks good to me. My eyes are really swelling today. My eyes have been very unhappy the past couple of days. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so now I am going to take a touch of this blush, and it's called Savvy Blush. Just because I already did my bronzer, but I didn't do any blush. So you smile and wear that right there in the apple of your cheeks, and then you pull it back. Down and then back. Down and then back. Down and then back. And I am going to get underneath here. And I'm going to kind of roll this up a little bit. There we go. I think that looks rather nice. Okay, so last but not least is mascara. So, okay, I got a few minutes. Anyway, wow, that's really far away, but it's getting closer to you. Can you see me? You know what? I need to tune that up like that. There we go. Alright, so remember you always just put the metal down on the lid. It will pop up the lashes when you do that. And clamp down. Clamp down on them! That's what they deserve! I'm just kidding. They deserve for you to be very careful. And if you're over 25, you might want to make sure that you do not have makeup in your outer rim mouth. Okay, it's a little older than 25, but just be nice. Be nice. Let me feel that way anyway. Okay, I already did my eyebrows, by the way, if you're wondering. Now, you see, I hold mine a lot longer than most people do, but I like to have really, like, people always tell me how curly and long my lashes are, and they're not. They actually go down. They're all mixed up. And, but because of the way I use my eyelash curler, it does bend them upwards so that they look like they're long. And I don't feel like I got a good hold on them. There, that's a little better. And I'm just kind of bouncing it straight up right now. And then remember, we kind of bounce it back towards the socket. And the past couple of days, I have been using my brand new Chanel. And so I'm thinking, could that be it? Because remember, we went through this last time where I was wondering, was it, remember you're going to take the fatty part of your hand and just go rub this in. And look how just anything that was there is gone. And then wipe it off, of course, on a tissue. But yeah, it's the best blending brush I know of. I need to clean my brushes. That's on my plan with me, is to clean my brushes. Yep. Here we go. Going to use my mascara. First of all, what do? We tip out the ends. And then we go through the lash. I always tip out the end first because it gives the, when you're combing through the product, it gives it something to go to and meet up with. And it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like seals it. Plus, that way you're sure that you are not, remember you do the inner one, your inner lashes towards the nose. Anyway, you're sure that you're not missing the tip ends. Because I have sat next to a girl before, or a woman before, and seen the blondie tips of her lashes when the rest of it was coated with mascara. And it's like, oh, bless her heart, I need to tell her. About half of you are going, I bet you did. The other half are going, Beth, you did not. You did not do it. I didn't. But if it was a friend of mine who'd asked me for makeup advice in a previous occasion and I saw it, I would say, hey, let me give you a little tip. The next time you do your mascara, be sure and tip out the ends first for 2 reasons. For one reason, and make sure that you got all the way to the tip. Second, as you come through, remember on the outer you go towards your ears, then you come straight up. When you come through, the product meets up to the product, and it gives it a nice coverage, completion. And here we are tipping towards the nose. And then on the lower lash line, we wiggle on the root base, and then we go down. And I'm done. So I don't know if that went to 2 or 3. I don't see anything flashing. So you know what that means to me. Time for a second coat. Alright, here we go. I'm going to tip it out again. I guess if it's 12 for 1, it'd be 24 for 2. Part 2. It's only at 23. I gotta hurry. Alright, so we're coming through again to the nosy, straight up to the outer. I will tell you that later on I got to go see my daddy and help him with some paperwork and just spend time together. You know, he's 89 years old. I won't spend all the time with him I can. But anyway, then I am going to come home and do a plan with me. Yes, I am going to finish what I started. I did start because I had to put some things on there where I thought, I'm going to say this, I'm going to do this plan with me. I'm not going to do my plan with me's without them anymore. Anyway, it's telling me I got to quit. I'll finish the other lower lash. Bye, 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 bye. Have a wonderful time till I see you again, which is a few hours. Bye, 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 bye.